Independent Women's Network Senior Fellow, Asra Nomani. She's been with us a few times. Asra, it's great to have you on. I love the T-shirt. So the Megan Rapinoe and Riley Gaines back and forth has kind of gotten interesting. The first tweet that Riley Gaines sent was on virtue signaling, and she said the following here: "It's worth noting," referring to Megan Rapinoe, "you're done with your athletic career because you aren't sexually attracted to men. It's unlikely you will ever have a daughter to defend. To me, this looks like a classic case of virtue signaling because you have nothing to personally use." What do you lose? What do you think about this?
Oh my gosh, Riley Gaines is just the feminist we need in the 21st century. Trace, you're the father of two daughters. You understand so clearly how much sports empowers. I'm not here to brag, but I brought here my trophy. I got this when I was 15 and under, running against girls. And this trophy has meant so much to me, not because of what it is, but because it gave me that self-confidence that every girl needs. And Megan Rapinoe, she lost to 15 and under boys playing with the women's national team. What Riley is doing is representing the reality, the common sense, just like you say, of
Yeah.
what we need to do to protect this sacred arena of sports for girls and women. I'm wearing this shirt, "Courage is Contagious," because, you know, I'm a mama bear. Riley could be my daughter. Last year, I stood with her at a rally called Our Bodies, Our Sports, and she inspired me. You know, so many of us have felt afraid to speak out on this very sensitive issue. We want all children to feel affirmed in society. But she, with her courage and her clarity, has become an icon now for feminism in the 21st century, in an age when they don't want to even let us be women or girls. And so I just cheer her, and I'm so happy to have her as our team captain.
Yeah, I wanted to put this up on the screen. This is an open letter to Biden signed by 14 transgender lawmakers around the country. There is no such thing as an acceptable compromise that limits transgender Americans' access to equal rights. When it comes to policy addressing trans athletes, our stance is this: trans athletes belong in sports, full stop. What would you say to them, Asra?
Well, I wish sports for everyone, of course. We want sports for every single child out there in America and in the world. Sports empowers. But you cannot take from girls and women this important arena. I grew up as an immigrant Muslim girl, and I learned my power and my stride running the hills of West Virginia. There are so many families for which this would be non-negotiable, where you bring in a boy into the girls' locker room and the girl's not going to have sports anymore.
Right.
And so what Riley Gaines is doing is clarifying for the world, really in a very real way, in a humble way, that sports empowers, and you can't take that away from girls and women. And these athletes, I got to say, they are betraying their younger selves because they have taken opportunities, they have won trophies, they have gotten sponsorships that will be denied girls and women in the
Yeah.
future as long as they give that space to those who are biological male. And
Yeah.
so I just want to champion this cause with Riley and every other woman and man out there who
Yep.
believes in this sacred, role that we have in protecting the opportunities that girls and women should have in the world.
Right. You are a noble defender. Asra Nomani, thank you for coming on.
Thank you, Trace, for always being with us.